Every single year, we bear witness to some of the greatest games in NFL history, and they often just pass us by.
This is one of the highest scoring games in NFL history.
It is so easy to forget about some of the NFL's all-time best regular season games. For those of you whose memories are a little fuzzy, we're about to give you a refresher as we dive into the best NFL regular season game from every single year since 2000. 2000, the Monday Night Miracle, Week 8. The Miami Dolphins held a 30-7 fourth quarter lead against the New York Jets on Monday Night Football. What could possibly go wrong? Well, actually quite a lot. More specifically, how about the Jets in the final frame to force overtime? And then New York completed the stunning comeback on John Hall's 40-yarder in the extra frame. A 40-37 final between two AFC playoff contenders? Yeah, we'd take that all day. 2001. Steve McNair and Bucs elite defense work overtime, Week 5. Steve McNair versus Tampa's legendary defense did not disappoint. Tampa trailed 28-14 with just over 5 minutes remaining, but Brad Johnson threw a pair of touchdown strikes to force overtime. However, their comeback bid fell just short as Joe Nedney booted a 49-yarder to help the Titans escape with a heart-pounding 31-28 victory. 2002, the Dwayne Rudd game, Week 1. On the final play from scrimmage, Trent Green lateraled the ball to John Tate. He was forced out of bounds to seemingly end the game, but Dwayne Rudd took off his helmet to celebrate the victory, forgetting that removing your helmet on the field of play is a penalty. That penalty set up a 30-yard attempt for kicker Morton Anderson, who booted it through the uprights to help KC win 40-39. 2003. Colts stunned the defending champs, Week 5. The Colts trailed the Buccaneers 35-14 with under 4 minutes to go. A ferocious comeback saw Indianapolis tie the game at 35 apiece, and overtime was needed. Mike Vanderjagt missed the game-winning 40-yarder in overtime, but Simeon Rice of the Bucs was penalized for leaping.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 97, defense.
Oh, man!
So, Vanderjagt got another chance to win on a 29-yarder, which he made to help Indy pull off the shocking comeback.
That's unsportsmanlike conduct, and now a 29-yard attempt by Vanderjagt. He hits the upright, and it bangs through.
2004. Dolphins Monday Night Miracle versus Pats, Week 15. New England led by 11 with less than 4 minutes to go, but AJ Freely hung in there and pieced together a surgical drive that was capped off by Sammy Morris's 1-yard rushing touchdown. Miami now trailed by 5 and needed a defensive stop. TB12 threw a careless interception to avoid a sack, setting Miami up with a short field. On 4th and 10, Freely threw a perfect 21-yard touchdown pass to Darius Thompson to help Miami go ahead. On the second play of New England's ensuing drive, Brady was picked off by Arturo Freeman to seal the game. 2005. Fitzmagic begins, Week 12. A rookie out of Harvard named Ryan Fitzpatrick had to come into the game and replace injured starter Jamie Martin, and, well, the rest is history. Houston led 24-3 at halftime, but they didn't know what was ahead. Fitzpatrick rallied the seemingly helpless Rams for 17 fourth-quarter points. Isaac Bruce caught a 43-yard touchdown with 26 seconds left, and an onside kick recovery allowed Jeff Wilkins to boot a 47-yarder that forced overtime. Fitzpatrick walked off the game in style by tossing a 56-yard touchdown to Kevin Curtis. Not a half-bad debut for Fitzmagic, huh? 2006. Dallas gives it away to Washington, Week 9. And tied at 19 apiece, Nick Novak missed a go-ahead 49-yarder for Washington with 31 seconds remaining. Tony Romo set up Mike Vanderjagt for the chance to play hero, but Washington blocked the 35-yard attempt. And Sean Taylor returned the ball just past the midfield before getting tackled. After the blocked field goal, Dallas guard Kyle Kossier was penalized for a face mask penalty. That penalty gave Novak one last chance to play hero, and he kicked the 47-yarder through the uprights to clinch an improbable win for Washington. 2007, the Derek Anderson-Carson Palmer duel, Week 2. File this under one of the best regular season games you totally forgot about. The Browns outlasted the interstate rival Cincinnati Bengals 51-45 at Paul Brown Stadium in Week 2 of the 2007 season. This game didn't have the dramatic finish that most games on this list featured, but 96 total points, including 6 touchdowns from Palmer and 5 from Anderson? There was no all-around better regular season game that year than this one. 2008. Ravens-Steelers Monday Night Thriller, Week 4. The legendary Baltimore Ravens-Pittsburgh Steelers rivalry really took off in 2008, the first year for both Harbaugh and Joe Flacco in Baltimore. The hard-hitting, star-studded AFC North rivals went blow for blow in their Week 4 Monday Nighter that required overtime. Ben Roethlisberger pieced together a quality drive in overtime to set up Jeff Reed's game-winning 46-yarder. Pittsburgh would win another last-minute thriller in Baltimore in Week 15, and Troy Polamalu's game-sealing pick 6 against the Ravens in the AFC title game would propel Pittsburgh to a 6th Super Bowl championship. 2009, the 4th and 2 game, Week 10. The 8-0 Colts hosted the arch-rival Patriots on Sunday Night Football, looking to keep their perfect regular season record intact. Brady's 5-yard touchdown strike to Randy Moss early in the 4th put New England up by 17, and the game was seemingly over at that point. Andy chipped away at that lead, but a Stephen Gostkowski field goal eventually put the Pats up by 13 with 4 minutes to go. Now, it had to be game over, right? Well, no. The Colts needed less than 2 minutes to make it a 6-point game, and this would set the stage for an all-time finish. Facing a 4th and 2 from their own 28-yard line, Bill Belichick ordered the Patriots to go for it. Brady made a short pass to Kevin Falk, but he was ruled down just short of the first down marker. With a short field, Peyton Manning made Belichick pay by throwing the game-tying touchdown to Reggie Wayne. And Matt Stover converted the game-winning extra point attempt to complete the improbable comeback. 2010, Miracle at the Meadowlands Part 2, Week 15. What do we really need to say here? First place in the NFC East on the line, the Eagles erase a 21-point fourth-quarter deficit to tie the game. And then they win via a Deshaun Jackson walk-off punt return touchdown, completing the stunning comeback against the arch-rival New York Giants while giving us yet another miracle at the Meadowlands. 2011, Eli Manning sinks the Patriots again, Week 9. Brady vs. Eli Part 3 turned out to be a thriller. Facing a 4th and 8 with 1:40 left, Brady found, who else, Rob Gronkowski for a 14-yard touchdown to put New England back on top. But Eli pieced together a masterful drive highlighted by a 28-yard catch to Jake Ballard and a Sergio Brown defensive pass interference penalty. With 15 ticks remaining, Manning hit Ballard for the game-winning score. 3 months later, of course, Eli pieced together yet another game-winning drive against the Patriots in Super Bowl 46. Because, of course he did. 2012, San Francisco 49ers vs. New England Patriots, Week 15. The 49ers flew to the other side of the country for a Sunday Night Football showdown against the AFC's top club. San Fran shut down New England's high-octane offense for 2.5 quarters, forcing 4 turnovers in that frame. They jumped out to a stunning 31-3 lead, only to watch Tom Brady rally New England to 28 unanswered points. The comeback was halted, however, when Kaepernick hit Michael Crabtree for a short pass that went 38 yards for 6. The two teams exchanged late field goals, but San Fran recovered the onside kick to hold on for a thrilling 41-34 victory. 2013, Manning and Romo duel in Dallas, Week 5. This game sums up Tony Romo's career awfully well. He had 506 passing yards, 5 touchdowns, and his team scored 48 points, yet the Cowboys still somehow lost this game. No Sean Moreno's short rushing touchdown helped Denver tie the game at 48 apiece before the 2-minute warning. But with 1:57 remaining, Romo was picked off by Danny Trevathan deep in Dallas territory. Denver melted the clock, and Matt Prater kicked the game-winning field goal as time expired to help the Broncos move to 5-0. A 51-48 final. 2014, Cowboys make a statement in Seattle, Week 6. Russell Wilson had 1 career home loss up to this point, and the Tony Romo-led Cowboys never won big games. This day would be different, however. Murray, the 2014 rushing champion, ran the ball down Seattle's throats, eventually scoring a 15-yard touchdown to put Dallas up with 3 minutes and 16 seconds left. Dallas later tacked on a field goal, and Rolando McClain picked off Russell Wilson to seal a 30-23 win. 2015. Epic at the Superdome, Week 8. The Giants and New Orleans Saints both finished with losing records in 2015, so it was kind of random that these were the two clubs who put up the best game of the year. Eli Manning went 30 of 41 for 350 yards and 6 touchdowns. Drew Brees completed 39 of 50 pass attempts for 505 yards and 7 touchdowns, which tied a single-game record. This insane affair ended with Kai Forbath's walk-off 49-yard field goal. 2016, Ezekiel Elliott runs wild past Steelers, Week 10. Pittsburgh trailed 29-24 against the Cowboys with under a minute left. Roethlisberger did his best Dan Marino impression by faking the spike before throwing a go-ahead touchdown to Antonio Brown. But rookie sensation Dak Prescott put together a surgical drive that was finished off by fellow rookie star Ezekiel Elliott on a 32-yard rushing TD with 9 ticks remaining to end the game. There were 7 lead changes in this game, by the way. 2017, Patriots barely outlast Steelers at Heinz Field, Week 15. Trailing by 5 with 2 minutes remaining, Brady put together another signature drive that culminated with a Dion Lewis rushing score and a successful 2-point conversion. On the next drive, Juju Smith-Schuster's 69-yard catch-and-run play set up Pittsburgh for the chance to at least get to overtime. Roethlisberger threw the apparent go-ahead touchdown to Jesse James with 28 seconds left, but the NFL's controversial catch rules determined it was an incomplete pass. 2 plays later, Roethlisberger's fake spike attempt went awry, and his pass was picked off by Duron Harmon in the end zone.
Here he goes, third down play, fakes the spike, still has it, now fires, and it's intercepted!
2018, the Chiefs-Rams thriller, Week 11. This is by far the best regular season game ever, folks. A 54-51 win for the Rams. Both Patrick Mahomes and Jared Goff went off for over 400 passing yards each. They combined for 10 TD passes, and the game featured 1,001 total yards of offense. How do you beat that? 2019, 49ers outlast Saints in another Superdome Classic, Week 14. San Fran led 42-33 in the fourth quarter, but New Orleans eventually went ahead when Breeze hit Traquan Smith for the go-ahead touchdown inside the final minute. Facing a 4th and 2 on the ensuing drive with the game on the line, Jimmy Garoppolo hit George Kittle for 39 yards. Robbie Gould booted the game-winning 30-yarder to help San Fran prevail 48-46 in an instant classic. 2020, Lamar Jackson saves Ravens in Cleveland, Week 14. Folks, best remember this as the Lamar Jackson bathroom game. In the fourth quarter, Jackson had to leave briefly due to quote-unquote cramps. But some wonder if it was really a restroom break. Jackson had another epic drive which resulted in Justin Tucker booting the game-winning 55-yarder. A last-second safety for Baltimore pushed the final score to 47-42. 2021. Raiders and Steelers in, Chargers out, Week 18. The winner of the Raiders-Los Angeles Chargers Week 18 game would get into the playoffs. The unlikely result of a tie would have sent both teams to the postseason and eliminated the Steelers from contention. A resilient Justin Herbert helped the Bolts rally from a 15-point deficit. After cutting the lead to 7, Herbert found Mike Williams in the end zone as the clock hit 0 to force overtime. The two teams exchanged field goals on their opening possessions in the extra frame.
Chargers take a timeout.
What?
Yeah,
I think the Raiders were playing to get it down to either a field goal or just let the clock run out, and the Chargers took the timeout.
I'm trying to process this myself.
Wow.
I know.
Rather than play for the tie, the Raiders went for the win and got it when Daniel Carlson made a 47-yard field goal as time expired in overtime. The 35-32 win put the Raiders and Steelers in the playoffs, and the Chargers went home. But which do you think is the best NFL regular season game of the 21st century? Join us in the comments section below. If you like this game and learned a thing or two, clicking the like button helps out a ton. And hey, we appreciate it. If this is your first time coming around to TPS though, subscribing is a great idea because we put out videos like this every single day. But as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.